Hello, children. It's Bible story time with Aunty Thandi. May Jesus help you to remember all the lessons you learn about Him and His people. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. Hello, children. These were some of the Maasai people who also lived on our compound in our big mission center. They used to guard the place so that thieves don't keep coming in and stealing things. They were dancing and jumping at a wedding. The wedding of the teacher whose little brother was very, very poor, whose little brother didn't have any good, fresh, good, not tattered, not torn clothes. It was a fun day. But let's get back to talking about the widows. How were we going to help them when we also needed help? Africa is a poor, poor place. Not many people could even help us at church. We only had 2 families from church who said, "We will send you money to help so that you can have money for the children and to buy food." How would we help all the widows, all the mommies and children? What did we do? So what we did was we looked around and we found 2 cows that can go to the field and help plow the field. But there was nothing to plow. They didn't have any seeds. They didn't have any good manure to help seeds grow well. They just had empty land. Can you do anything with a cow and no seeds? Can you farm with only cows? Not at all. So we also got help. And we said, "Please help us. We want to help some widows." And some people sent money to help the widows, the mommies and their children. We bought a plow. We bought lots and lots of seed. Planting seed, sowing seed. We bought seed for them and manure. Then they can go into their yard, plant food, plant corn that would grow and give them food, and some they could go and sell. Is that a good idea? To have food and extra so you can sell and then you have money? I think it's a good idea. They were so happy. But I also said some of our own missionaries were also poor. One was a teacher who worked at the school for young children. He needed clothes, just like the widows and the children needed clothes. The widows and children, now they had seed to grow, and have food. But what about clothes? Can you wear corn? Can you wear spinach? Can you put it on? You can't. And the missionary also, he couldn't find enough money for himself and his new wife and his little brother. He had a little brother. They were orphans. Their mommy and daddy had died. So we said, let's go into our wardrobe. It wasn't a fancy wardrobe. It was just one line of clothes for all of us, for me, for my husband, for Bukosi and Eliora. How old did I say they were? 4 years old and 3 years old. We said, "Children, do you want to share your clothes with other children who don't have any clothes?" They said, "Yes, we do." It was so exciting, children. We gave some of Bukosi's clothes to the teacher's little brother. The next day, he was still wearing the clothes. He had never had any underpants. He slept in BK's underpants. He was so excited. "I've also got underpants now, and I've got some jeans to wear." It is lovely to see happy children. We also took our clothes. Ooh, this was difficult. Could we fit in lots of clothes in our little car, and all our rice, and all our porridge, and the diapers for nighttime, and clothes for all 4 of us, and brown rice all in one car? There wasn't enough space for all our clothes. We left a lot of clothes here in South Africa, but we had to share. Sowing seed isn't always fun. Sharing isn't always fun, is it? Giving your favorite things, it's not always easy. But God will help you if you ask Him. And I took some jerseys so they can be nice and warm, and my favorite dress, red dress with white spots. I bought it specially to go to Tanzania. I liked that dress. I really did. But the children had no dress, not one. So I kept, I think, 2 skirts and 1 dress and 1 jersey, and gave all the other things away. Other missionaries also shared their clothes. It was good to help each other. So when you hear that your friend is giving, you can also help your friend to give too from your things. They hadn't been going to any church. They were just at home and sad. But guess what? A few months later, we went to a different village church, and guess what I saw? My favorite dress! A little girl was wearing my favorite dress. She looked like she felt so good. She could be like other children at church. Her mommy was there. I was happy. She had clothes, that's very good seed, and she was going to church. She would get even more seed from Jesus the sower, and then she would learn Jesus really loves her. Isn't that wonderful? Jesus fed many people, but not many people started believing. But that didn't matter. He still gave lots of people food. Jesus still healed lots of people. He knows not lots of people will go to heaven. That doesn't matter. Just like the sower in the parable, some seed, lots of seed, didn't grow. But that's okay. Some seed did. Just like Bukosi and Ella and our seed. When we came back to South Africa, we heard back then that 7 mommies and their children had started going to church to learn about the great heavenly farmer who sows seed everywhere. Share, even if the person doesn't look like they care about Jesus. Share, share, share. Galatians 6 verse 7. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever one sows, that will he also reap.